I'm an English student at Columbia University. In my last semester of English literature, I was passing all exams and assignments with relative ease, but my attendance suffered. I got in the little habit of cutting class. My English professor, who wasn't too fond of this, explained in order for me to get a full grade, I would need to make up for the absences with an extracurricular assignment. I would have to read for the elderly for the remaining weeks of semester, at a hospice of all places, St. Helens. Being there was only 5 weeks left in the year, I begrudgingly accepted. I supposed accompanying the extremely elderly before they passed on was the noble thing to do. I pulled up to St. Helens Hospice, an old brick-layered residence that gave off an eerily quiet ambience. Upon entering, the nurse showed me to the room and woman I would be supporting. An elderly woman with auburn hair and cinnamon tone eyes lay peacefully. Her eyes greeted. She said nothing. As the nurse exited, she said, "Her name is Miss Gloria." I greeted Miss Gloria and explained I was here to read for her some of my own original short stories. Her expressive eyes fixated on me, silent but attentive. Our first experience was pleasant. I read, she listened. Each passing week, I would show up same time to read for Miss Gloria. Each time I grew more and more keen on reading for her, even if she didn't offer any feedback. I knew she was listening. Finally, on my final day of this unexpected and pleasant extracurricular assignment, I eagerly drove to thank Miss Gloria for the wonderful experience. Arriving at St. Helens, the nurse greeted me by saying, "What are you doing here today?" I said I just wanted to thank Miss Gloria. She looked dumbfounded but replied, "That's sweet of you," which I found odd. Entering the room, I find Miss Gloria laying peacefully, her skin more bright than usual, her eyes as bright and vibrant as the morning star. I told her I was grateful for meeting her, and to my astonishment, she replied, "Thank you. Your company has been a blessing." I was flabbergasted. Was I hearing correctly? Before leaving, I expressed to the nurse just how fond of Miss Gloria I was, and if possible, could I show up on occasion to visit? The nurse replied, of course, but it would have to be a different person. Miss Gloria passed away last night. A pale tone took to my skin. The nurse noticed a puzzled look on my face and said, "Is that okay?" I replied, "Of course," and left promptly. I never spoke nor wrote about Miss Gloria until now, a wonderful woman and spirit.